Hey folks, it's me yet again. And for once, hey guys, how you doing?
Good, how's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. Just making a video. Sorry about that, folks. Well, I'm out and about in town, can you tell? Well, this is my most recent non-Cockygate related video. And it'll probably go up the same day as the Cockygate related video I just made earlier. That's life. Anyway, I am making this video to talk a little bit about my own work. Now, I've mentioned in previous videos I had written fan fiction, I had written for a college magazine, and I have self-published a book, all of which is true. My fan fiction can be read on fanfiction.net under the name Warwolf, W-A-R-W-O-L-F. I also write on fimfiction.net. Yes, I watch Friendship is Magic. Shut up. I am not ashamed to say that I like the My Little Pony series, which is odd considering I have a real problem with horses, considering I was attacked by one when I was like 6 or 7. The real thing, I won't get near. The animated stuff, I don't mind. Then again, to be fair, I'm actually more a fan of the Equestria Girls series anyway, so. Anyway, in 2006, I self-published my first book. It is entitled Warwolf, the Centurion Warrior, Book 1, The Warriors. I've generally been referring to the book series in my head, more or less, as the Warwolf Saga, but I may change that. I may just call it the Warwolf series. Regardless, the series is about a werewolf in ancient Rome, in the first part of the series, and then from there we get to the modern day. And that's what I'm working on right now. Now, book 1 of the series I published, well, self-published rather, in 2006. Now, this was at the very beginnings of what we would call, I don't want to call it a craze, but the beginnings of the self-publishing movement in any real major fashion. And at this point, now that I'm aware of like Ingram Spark and CreateSpace, I am looking to get the original book, which probably isn't the strongest book ever written, even as a debut book, back into production. Because I do enjoy seeing people enjoy my work. Now, the current book I'm working on is set closer to the modern day, set back in the tail end, pardon the pun, because again, we're talking about were-creatures here, of the 20th century. The series begins in 1990, I believe I've got it set for 96. It's been a while since I've actually checked the actual dates, because right now that hasn't been the most important part of the story. But the dates do follow a set timeline that I have written up. And we'll go to about 1998. From there, hopefully I will get a sequel out at soon enough of a time. Now, I initially intended to do the first book set in the modern day as one very long story, but I may break it up into smaller stories, smaller books. The real question is whether I want to publish through CreateSpace, Ingram Spark, or take the shot at traditional publishing. And I guess we'll see exactly how I feel about that when I actually get to that point. But one thing I have noticed is that when you're creating an alternate world, and let's be honest, that's what I'm doing, trying to come up with proper alterations to the modern day history that we have is not easy. Particularly when you're doing modifications to history in very odd ways. Anyway, the first book, Warwolf, the Centurion Warrior, is in my local library. If I can get it put back into production, which I am hoping to do, I will in fact do so. and I will let everybody know when and where it is available in a future video, or at the very least in the links of a future video. Once I've got everything sorted out from my old files, I do hope to have everything set up. And I'm hoping, if not by this year, then by next, the original book will be back in production and we'll be off and running. Meantime, they have some weird movie titles around here. But what are you going to do? Anyway, that's my, let's just put it what it is, rambly little comments about what I'm doing right now. My book series is still running. I'm still writing them, and I'm also working on a few other books under a pen name. I'm not going to tell you what that is because I'd rather keep that a secret. But to all my fellow writers out there, and you know who you are, as a struggling writer to all others, let me simply say, no matter what you think of your writing, never stop, because you got nowhere to go but up. And if you make just one person happy with your work, you've done your job. If you've inspired one person to enjoy life a little more, not only have you done your job, you've done a great service to those around you. Well, take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.